In the arid land of Kutch, India, where winds carry dust and memories, a peculiar tradition quietly endures. No machines, no modern technology. Just a delicate thread of paint drawn from the palm of the hand, and patterns emerge slowly, as if the fabric itself is whispering ancient tales. This is Rogan, an art of painting without brushes or sketches, where every stroke is a unique journey. It sounds strange, but what drew me to Rogan wasn't just a technique, it was the feeling of watching time slow down, of seeing patience transform into a kind of language, a language that modern people have forgotten how to read. What struck me as odd is this: an oil-based painting art like Rogan originated from a place no one would expect. For a long time, it was believed that oil paint was a European invention, particularly from the Renaissance, where masters like Leonardo da Vinci used it to create masterpieces. I believed that too, until a discovery in Bamiyan, Afghanistan forced us to rethink everything we thought was obvious. In ancient Buddhist caves, researchers found frescoes over 1,000 years old. Their colors were strangely vivid, and the remarkable thing? They were painted with oil paint. Not the oil paint we know today, but a rudimentary version, a blend of tree resin, animal protein, and drying oil. A complex, sophisticated formula that Europe wouldn't discover for centuries. I had to ask myself, if these techniques existed as early as the 7th century, how much else don't we know? How many truths we hold as eternal, or merely the absence of buried pieces yet to be found? Researchers believe this technique didn't stop at Bamiyan. Along the Silk Road, Central Asian artisans may have carried the secret of using oil as a binder southward, where it lived on, transformed, and eventually blossomed into Rogan, a unique art form of Gujarat, India. No one knows exactly where these conversions began, but the similarities in the use of oil, natural pigments, and steadfast commitment to traditional craftsmanship make Rogan feel like a living echo of techniques once thriving in the distant Central Asia. The journey of Rogan begins with castor oil. It's boiled continuously for 2 days. No thermometers, no timers, just the artisan's intuition and experience. If the temperature falters, if the flame dies mid-process, the entire batch is ruined. Everything hinges on instinct, something no school can teach. When the oil reaches a perfect rubber-like consistency, it's mixed with natural pigments to create a vibrant palette. And from here, the true art of Rogan painting begins. The artisan spins the paint in their palm using a small metal rod, using the natural warmth of their skin to thin it. Then, with a delicate precision, they draw the paint into fine threads and carefully place them onto the fabric. At this moment, I can't help but marvel at the absolute precision Rogan demands. Each stroke gets one chance, no corrections, no test runs. A single misstep, and the entire piece must start over. How many crafts in the world require 100% perfection on the first try? This is what makes every Rogan painting so precious. Simple pieces may take a few days, but large, intricate works like the Tree of Life can take up to 2 years to complete. Each piece is a treasure, not just for its material value, but a crystallization of years of skill and endurance. Yet, Rogan nearly vanished. In the 1980s, as industrial textiles boomed, handmade crafts like Rogan became obsolete. Cheap, fast production, two things traditional art couldn't compete with. Many artisans were forced to abandon their craft, leaving villages for cities to earn a living. But some returned, not because they thought Rogan would make them rich, but because they couldn't bear to see it die. They saw it as their ancestors' legacy, something money couldn't replace. After the 2001 Gujarat earthquake, local tourism surged, opportunities arose, and Rogan was reborn. Artisans opened their doors to visitors, held painting workshops, and sold products online. They began crafting wallets, bags, and decor, blending tradition with modern tastes while keeping the Tree of Life motif at the heart, a timeless symbol of their heritage. Then came a bold move. They started teaching women the craft, once a taboo. Fearing the technique would leak when daughters married outside the family, Rogan was traditionally passed only to sons. That changed. Hundreds of girls learned the art, breathing a new life into Rogan. Of course, it wasn't always smooth. When COVID-19 hit, tourism froze. Their main income vanished. Yet they persevered, training the next generation and inspiring local youth to carry on the craft. Many young people began learning Rogan from childhood. Guided by seasoned artisans, they focused on sustainable designs, competed nationally, and won awards. Not for fame, but to prove this craft still thrives, and can do so with pride. Today, Rogan draws thousands of visitors from around the world. Many, like a Swiss traveler, don't just come to admire but to take home intricate pieces, a piece of living memory. Rogan's geographical indication status is a crucial milestone. In an era where crafts are easily copied, GI protects its reputation, prevents fakes, and ensures its essence isn't lost in the global commercial tide. What moves me the most is that despite all the upheavals, Rogan has retained its soul. It's not just a craft, it's a metaphor for patience, for preserving value in a world that moves too fast. Rogan is more than a craft. It's a testament to the human spirit, a reminder that beauty and tradition can thrive against all odds. In every delicate thread of paint, there's a story of patience, resilience, and the courage to preserve what matters. As the artisans of Kutch continue to weave their magic, they invite us all to slow down, to cherish the handmade, and to keep their legacy alive. Visit Kutch, support these artisans, or share their story to ensure Rogan's soul endures. And if this journey moved you, subscribe to our channel for more stories of art, culture, and the people who keep traditions breathing.